Every time you
jerking
think of
off
a
easily.
palm, you think about jerking off.
It's a part of the system.
I
It's
mean,
part of the
yeah.
process. It's a part of the
Bro, touch,
process.
touch grass.
No, I'm too busy,
Jesus.
too busy beating my meat again.
Why is AI Curly so horny?
Yo, what up? Welcome back to the Tier Above podcast. Let's see what's on tap this week. Woo!
Thanks, being YouTuber Curly.
Yeah.
I did it. I upgraded the VTuber. I uploaded my whole conscious into my computer, and I'm here now.
Yeah, when he died last week, we brought him back, but it's like an Armin Zola brought him back, and his brain is just in the computer now.
This is actually an AI voice module for Curly.
Yeah. It's like
we were so distraught.
We
that-
fed it every episode of the LSF podcast to see if we could make a Curly for this podcast.
Guys, what do we
Exactly.
think about beans?
Oh no, it's learning about Paul.
Actually, on the topic of AI streamers, have you seen the fucking XQC?
XQC, yes.
The XQC one is mad. It's surprisingly really good. Like,
I
there was
haven't tuned into it. I just saw that it was live when I was on Twitch yesterday. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I watched about
I can't
5
wait for
minutes
the,
of
The
it.
video reveal that it's not actually AI and it's just myth.
You can tell it's AI, but the way that he talks is so like. There was one where someone asked him a question. He goes, "Yeah, but man, like, you just gotta like do," and then just stopped. It didn't finish the sentence, and I was like, you know what? That's pretty XQC. It gave out solid financial advice yesterday about how to save your money and don't gamble it. Apparently, that was that's not what it suggested, which is a bit crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It should have just said get it twisted over
Get
and
it
over again.
twisted. Let's go.
Have you guys seen the influx of like the AI shots and then the stuff with the J Schlatt?
Yes. Yeah. I watched Veal talk to Stans about it. It was very funny.
Yeah, super weird. Like, I'm trying to find what that channel was called because it's called just something
Smiles,
like,
only smiles or
Remember
something.
to Smile. Or
Remember to
something like
smile. Yeah. Have you seen this, Z, or aware of this?
I have no idea.
Yeah. There was
Remember to
basically.
Smile, I don't know, is that right? No, I don't
Basically,
know.
it's just all these TikToks of like Schlatt, Ludwig, Tommy Innit, and like Swagger Souls just watching
Sure.
videos, and it's like, what is it? It always starts with like this. It's like, this dog couldn't find its parents, but then a young man came and found its parents. The dog is reunited with its parents.
And then little Gronk bridged up Livy.
No, that's it. That is literally it, and it'll just be all these like really like Facebook meme videos of like there's one of, oh no, that was the one that Veal made with Cans. That one was pretty funny.
The one where it was LeBron drowning.
It was Shaq. It was Shaq.
Shaq
It was
drowning.
Shaq.
Yeah, that was it.
Shaq was in a pool, and a bunch of kids like jumped on him, and he pretended to drown. And it was just Veal voiceover in it, being like, "This basketball player got attacked by kids and almost drowned, but thankfully he was saved in time." Oh, they're actually one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen because they're just basic ass videos, but they pop off, and people are kind of convinced that it's like a conspiracy theory that Schlatt is actually behind the channel, and it's not an AI, and he's just been making these as if it's an AI.
And like has just got Ludwig to like do a couple and
Tommy in it to do one, and then Swagger
and
Souls to do a
Tommy in it
few.
and- yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just does sound like AI, so I don't know if they've just like figured it out.
Yeah, I'm sure if you just like lose the will to live enough, you can make your voice sound like that.
Yeah, probably.
This podcast, we learned about AI, and it turns out AI is real. Like and subscribe.
Speaking of, let's do that like before we get fucking 9 hours into the podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy this tiered content.
We're
Some
also
might say
that is
a tier above the rest.
Yeah.
Damn, got that ass.
we're also on Spotify.
We are on
Woo!
Spotify.
We
Leave us
are
a
officially
5-star
on
review.
Spotify, that's true. I
Yeah.
don't think we've actually even said anywhere that we're on Spotify. So.
No, we
Nope.
haven't. It's not in our link tree or anything, but you should go. It's cool. I had to take out the ampersand from Notice the Z, Curly, and Lion Eagle because it would fuck up.
Me just trying to remember what the fucking ampersand is.
Don't
You
worry
mean-
about it. We don't need them.
you
We
mean
don't
the
need
big-
ampersands anymore.
the big A, right?
Of course.
The big A.
That's what it's called.
It doesn't even look like a big A.
It is. It's an A that's just got like swag in the end, and its tail's grown out.
No, it's like an and, but with a little little flickies.
You smoking, brother.
It's like an 8 with a little flickies.
Oh wait, I don't know what an ampersand is then.
Although sometimes they don't.
It's
connect,
a little
they
amp
actually-
symbol.
It's kind of like a pound sign actually.
Okay, then I didn't
Not
know what
like-
an
but not
ampersand
like-
was.
But like a pound sign is in like British currency, not as in like
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
think the hashtag.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't call it that pound either. That's another Americanism.
No, that did used to be pound. It's only become hashtag more recently.
No, it's called the Chrissy Cross.
Oh yeah, no, true. We did call it the Christmas.
That's what we called it. Yeah, the Chrissy Crossy ring around a rosy pocket full of posies or whatever. That's definitely what it was
Oh, you
called.
got it. That's it.
That was the full name. They thought it was just a bit long, so they shortened it to hashtag somehow. I don't know how they got that. I never knew it was called pound until some Americans told me about it, and I was like, brother, brother.
You were like, pound it, brother.
Yeah. What actually is on tap? Have we got anything juicy? Any flowing, sexy stuff?
My balls.
Lion
Me-
Eagles balls are on the list.
I guess
Wait, what they at?
yeah, I guess we could talk about X. Sorry, I was gonna dead name Twitter. The mighty X is
I thought you
now
meant like
no.
XQC.
No, we already talked about XQC. The daily XQC news is already over. We're on to daily X news.
Hot XQC content here on the Tier Above podcast.
Yeah, for anyone that lives under a rock, it's now called X instead of Twitter.
Yes.
And my favorite thing to come out of it was the fact that there's a thing called Twitter Movies, and they never changed it to X Movies.
No, crazy they didn't change it to X videos.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. That would have been bad.
Well, it's like part of the thing that's keeping them from switching it over is because it's like X Videos Japan is already a fucking like website.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Isn't it weird that you just change a whole brand and a whole everything that you've ever had just because?
Yeah, I'll say it. Elon kind of saw the guts do it, and thought, rebranding's like kind of hype.
Yeah,
True.
except the only difference is Twitter actually has a recognizable brand, and the whole thing is you tweet, not fucking Zeet or whatever the fuck it is now.
Excommunicate, I think you should call it.
Yeah, I tweeted that out. Well,
Yeah, Jim, you go ahead and pull it up. Fucking what a fire tweet by.
It was. It's
Tier
a
Above,
shame that like
Curly
after I
one.
saw that like everyone else had the same joke, and I was like,
I didn't
oh,
even
no.
know. That's the worst thing about
Yeah.
it.
Like I literally like didn't even think of that, and then I saw yours, and I was like, that's funny as fuck. And then I saw a bunch of people also post it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, so we don't tweet anymore.
oh shucks.
Yeah, I thought I was it. I thought I was the guy. Turns
Well,
out I'm
you're a
not the
special
guy.
little guy, but it turns out no.
Turns out I'm not the guy. But yeah, the whole thing's really strange to me. I don't know why. Like, actually, sorry, I know why. Because he's a fucking egomaniac and wants to,
Yeah, because this
he's
isn't the first
obsessed-
time he's tried to do X. Because
Yeah,
he
'cause-
wanted to rebrand PayPal as X, and then they were like, "You're a fucking crazy person." No.
Well, they literally fired him after that. He was the CEO, and then they fired him because they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I
And,
thought it was more so bringing it in line with like SpaceX and stuff, but I guess not then.
You might be right there, but at the same time, there's no like correlation. No, like a lot of things sort of correlate if they have the same naming. Like, you wouldn't be like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, social
It's
media
also,
site."
yeah, it's like not the X that SpaceX uses or anything like that. Like,
Yeah, why didn't he call Tesla X? You know what I mean? Why did he change? Why isn't it
that's true.
Xla or whatever?
Well, I mean, he also just bought Tesla, didn't he? So maybe that was
No,
also.
but why
a
hasn't he
thing with
changed it? He
that.
just bought Twitter.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah,
It's literally the exact same thing, and it's literally. I think he just bought Twitter to fuck with it. Like, he's just a rich man with way too much money. And was like,
yeah. I think at this point he's just like fucking memeing with Twitter. It's like he doesn't care if it like dies tomorrow, so he'll just do whatever the fuck he wants with it.
Man, Elon Musk he just needs to stop. I fucking hate. So fucking back when the submarine thing was happening, right? I had some people on my Facebook that were like, "Oh, you can't like be mad at them. Like billionaires are like generally like super smart people. So like the fact that they agreed to go on this like means they had to have done like some sort of research or something." And if Elon Musk is proof of anything, is that billionaires are just fucking idiots, dude. I hate how dumb this man is.
there's an innate difference between book smart and actually being like aware as a person.
And he's neither. Every company that fucking Elon Musk has only existed off of government subsidiaries, which is why Twitter's crashing and burning so bad, because the government doesn't subsidize Twitter. So Elon Musk is like, oh god, what the fuck do I do because I don't have government bailout money?
Yeah, literally, every time he like takes over a company, it like does like really worse. Like it just falls off.
Yeah.
Fell
Like
off,
he
for
literally
real.
has his fucking dad's emerald apartheid money that fucking set him
Yeah.
on the path that he's on now,
Fucking, like,
and then he's
people
just
are
done
dead in
nothing but
jail
light
every
money
day.
on fire for the last like 20
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, so he's not even like self-made. It's like he literally used money to buy a business that he then just sort of coasted on and probably prevented from being even bigger.
Yeah,
And then
but
just
I don't
did
know.
that for like his entire
I
like life.
I read on X that he's the most intelligent and best person ever, so I kind of
You
have
read
to
that
believe it.
on X. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You read that on
yeah,
the site that he owns.
yeah. But it wasn't from him. It was from like loads of people under
Impact.
him, under
Yeah,
his
it
tweets.
was crazy. They all had like blue ticks though. It was like they all had... Crazy how all these people that have spent some money don't want to admit that this guy's a fucking moron.
Yeah, well,
And
that's generally the
spent
case.
money on the moron.
Yeah, I have no time for him. Like I thought it when I didn't know much about him, when he was kind of like getting in, like being on TV shows and stuff. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Then the more I got to know about him, I was like, oh, he's just a fucking egomaniac. Is what he actually is.
Yeah, there was like a small space of time where there was like the one Joe Rogan clip of him like doing weed, and it was like, oh, he's like a millionaire, but he's like more down to earth with stuff. And then it's like, no, he's actually just.
And then he
unhinged.
fucking went on PewDiePie's channel and did meme review.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
There
You
was,
were like, oh,
it was
cool.
like, oh, he's like a millionaire guy, but like he understands like pop culture and stuff, and it's
Oh.
like, oh no,
Oh
he's
no.
fucking delusional.
Yeah.
He's
he knows
delusional,
the
but does
memes.
still kind of understand pop culture, which is the scary combo.
Yeah, that is a scary combo. It's there's like a load of people like that you're like, you brother, just just because you have a lot of money, stop expressing.
Where he was like,
a what?
He
Sorry,
was watching he did a tweet where he was watching
a what? Sorry,
Oppenheimer. A tweet.
a what?
You know, on the site Twitter.
No, I
Zeke?
don't. A Zeke, thank you, sir.
So he did
He did an excommunication
He did
about when he was watching
he uploaded an
Oppenheimer.
X picture.
Okay, yeah.
Of him watching Oppenheimer, but instead of like paying attention to the screen, he was on his phone watching one of those NPC TikToks.
I fucking hate it.
I hate it that I like it though.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He like doesn't
Elon
understand
Musk
how to
NPC
do, like, a
stream led.
meme, and it's like but then because you see it's from Elon Musk, you're like, well, that joke's not funny, and neither is
Yeah.
anyone who does that joke now. So
Yeah, he's just ruining it for us normies. Go back to your fucking million. Go back to Epstein Island or something. Like, go where you belong. Go where all the millionaires hang out. Billionaires, sorry. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to misrepresent your wealth. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Do you know what else? There's been some other mad, crazy recent news going on in the United States of America. I don't know how familiar you are with it. But
How do you think I'm not going to be familiar with the fucking aliens?
But aliens are real, confirmed.
Yeah. Fucking shout out.
What was the exact wording? I already seen like one or two clips about it and just see people go mental about it. Is it?
So this dude, he like claims to have like worked with like alien researcher people a lot, and they were like, "Have you found like has the government found UFOs?" And they're like, "Yes." And they're like, "Have they found bodies inside the like the UFOs?" They're like, "Yes." They're like, "Are they human?" And he was like, "No."
So hear me out. Have you ever seen the movie Space Buds?
No, is that like one with all the dogs?
Yes. So
It's one of the movies, yeah.
what I'm thinking is they've just went onto the set of Space Buds, seen all the aircrafts, found like the I don't know leftover dog, I don't know, and they're like, "Holy shit, we found them, boys!"
I actually find that so crazy that because all of those Buddies movies is a sequel to Air Bud.
Yeah.
Like the film about a dog playing basketball spawned like so many like straight to DVD. I'm fairly sure they were straight to
films.
DVD.
Yes,
like,
they were.
films about like dogs that like could speak but not actually speak, but they could speak to each other. Also,
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one it was. It was like either the Santa Paws or something like that. They killed like 20 dogs filming it.
I think they kill a lot of dogs filming those kind of movies, to be completely honest.
It's so crazy that they just kill so many dogs to make those films.
Think how many died filming Bolt. You know what I mean?
I would imagine the animated film Bolt would be 0.
I don't know. There was a lot of damage in that movie.
Every series of Bluey, 12 dogs die.
Wait, are you telling me they didn't get actual dogs to represent dogs in Bolt? They used human actors for that?
No, they used a talking dog. They used the one from What's My Chops.
Oh, they used the one from Spacebuds. They reused them. Okay, fair. But anyway, back to real aliens and not Spacebuds. So basically, you just confirm they've got UFOs, which could just be anything that's fallen from the sky, because it literally just stands for any unidentified flying object.
Yes, but then he also like told stories specifically of like little like pill-shaped like shapes that were like zooming faster than any jet that the US has.
Technically, they can't have any UFOs in storage because they'd no longer be F.
Yeah, actually,
So
so true.
you
They only have
So
ooze.
get fucked.
They
They
do
just have
have-
UOs. They just have UOs. So this is all fake.
No, they actually deliberately hang them up. So whenever they look at them, they're like they're still flying through trust.
They
Get
do
a
like
bit
the
of
thing where
string.
they've got like the small magnets facing against each other, so it's hovering just to
Yeah.
keep it accurate.
Man, one of the things that was wild is that he kept saying that like he can't answer these questions in a public setting, and he would like need to do like a higher clearance security meeting to be able to like discuss the full answers to the questions that they're asking.
Yeah,
I'm calling BS until he pulls out ET.
yeah. When you find out ET was actually a documentary, and that was our exposure,
I
our
will
first
settle for
exposure.
nothing less than fucking Seth Rogen as Paul popping out in the middle of like one of his videos or whatever.
Was Seth
Fucking-
Rogen Paul?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I remember watching the
Nah,
movie, but I don't
he
remember
was-
Seth Rogen being Paul.
Who's Paul from?
It's a movie from.
It's the movie Paul.
Maybe then. 'Cause if you're thinking of Home, that's fucking Sheldon Cooper.
No.
No,
Paul
Paul.
is Seth Rogen. I remember because he does the Seth Rogen laugh at one point.
Fair. The only reason I remember that movie is
He's like,
because
I'm an alien.
is
You're
because
thinking of Monsters vs. Aliens, where he's the blue
plot of
blob.
Paul right now. Yeah. Also, there's Monsters vs. Aliens where he's like, I'm a blue.
Man,
blob.
if I had a nickel for every time Seth Rogen did the Seth Rogen laugh while playing an animated alien, I'd have 2 nickels.
I'm Donkey Kong.
His Donkey Kong honestly wasn't that bad. But what's the what do you think about this? Like, do you think it's kind of bullshit? Do you think like they've just found something that's fallen from the sky that's weird?
No, I don't think it's kind of bullshit. I think it's fucking completely bullshit. What the fuck?
I
Yeah.
think it's based in real.
No,
I
think
also think
Based on
that they're
fucking
doing this
science
because
fiction.
there's like a lot of like strikes going on over here in America right now, and they're like, "Hey, aliens!" To like, I don't know, distract us, I guess. But everyone's like, "Hey, fuck you! We're
They
still striking, by the way."
They literally buzz look. There's an alien.
Yeah, literally. Everyone is like, "That's kind of cool." However, we're still striking.
Oh, but
Still on our
No,
rights.
the US wishes that there was aliens because then they wouldn't have to write anything and they just do a bunch of documentaries on the aliens.
yeah, I was talking to a friend about this, and I was like, the people that work in, was it Area 66? Is it, or what's it called?
52.
69.
52. I can't remember. I'm
What
not.
do you mean 52? It's Area 51.
I know.
I don't remember. I genuinely didn't remember.
I was there. It was like my January 6th. I stormed Area 51 with all the other Naruto runners.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's what everyone did on January 6th. That's so true.
The capital rise were distraction.
January 6th, 2005, when 9/11 happened.
Oh, but like I just think that's where all the like smart conspiracy theorists go. Like they get a degree and then they're like, time to go to Area 51 to get a job, and then they just like copium out of their fucking
Sorry,
mind.
did you just say smart conspiracy theorists?
No, I mean intelligent conspiracy theorists. You know, like the people that are like,
still an oxymoron.
Right. It's like, hold on.
you know what I mean? A book smart conspiracy theorists. Like they go and get all their science shit, and then they go
I'll
there.
give you well-spoken conspiracy
I'll settle
theorists.
for conspiracy theorist that still has all their teeth.
Yeah, so far for now. But like that's what I think. That's my opinion on it. They go there and then they cope out of their fucking mind. They like listen to the fucking radio waves over the fucking space. They go, "Did you hear that? It's aliens."
If I was in charge of Area 51, I would like kidnap all the conspiracy theorists, like show them real aliens, and then like unkidnap them, like make it so they have no idea how to get back to where they were, but just so they've had visual proof. that
Mm.
aliens exist.
Mm.
And then they go crazy. Everyone like they know it's real, but then no one will ever believe them.
Well, that's the whole thing. They are real, and people have seen them, but the government, they're acting like it's a crazy thing and to cover it up. For real?
For real,
Damn.
for real. Except
You're
not
so
for real.
based.
Yeah.
Um,
I honestly just think they found weird things that they think have fallen from the sky, but it's probably just some fucker in his back garden like shooting Pepsi cans and with Mentos or whatever the shit into the air.
the
Like,
sky is
I-
falling. The sky is falling.
Genuinely don't think so, because like I don't like the possibility of aliens is like almost guaranteed.
yes.
Like even if you think of it as like like plants existing on somewhere else, there has to be life elsewhere in the universe. It's just like statistically unlikely to not.
I don't know. Have you read the Bible?
So true.
How do your aliens fit in God's plan? That's my next question.
And so I just don't see a way where it's not.
Sorry, I thought you were violently googling. Does God mention aliens in the Bible?
No, I saw something on my phone, and so I pulled it up on desktop so I can send a link.
You're like,
I don't have a segue for this. This is just insane.
all right. Well, I just want to say one more thing on the alien thing. I kind of agree with you. To be fair, like I think there's definitely like there's no reason there shouldn't be, because there's infinite amount of universes that we don't even know about out there.
I'm conceptually on board with the idea of aliens. I just don't think that there's a fucking conspiracy that they've got one in Area 51.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
think-
I feel like fucking if an alien were to make contact with us, I don't see how they would do it discreetly without like the general public not
No, exactly.
all knowing.
Why would an alien want to just make it so America gets to cover it up?
Yeah, and here's the whole thing. Like, to get to us, they need to be way more advanced technology wise than we are.
Yeah.
So like, they're not gonna land in on Earth and be like, "Fuck, I forgot to bring my whatever the fuck I breathe." No, and then like fuck it, and then just like crumble into a little bit of dust, and then the government find them. They're not gonna crash land. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off. It's stupid. So this is the really lovely Amaranth, Young Gravy, and Dream. But it might not but it actually
the collab of a lifetime.
Dream doesn't say anything in the video, so it's very possible it's not actually Dream and just some guy with a mask on.
Yeah,
True,
I'm throwing it
especially
out
'cause
there.
Dream has
I think
been masked off for a
Dream.
while.
I think Dream is the mask.
Dream's mask back on, see?
It's like Captain America. Like it can be passed down to different people.
One second.
Mm.
Whoever.
Did you not hear the mask's back on?
Oh no, I did not hear that the mask.
Oh my god, you missed out. This was like 2 weeks ago. The mask's back on.
Oh no.
Dream no
Oh,
longer does not
no.
wear the mask, so it's confirmed Dream.
Dream's big sad again.
No one else can own a mask with a smiley face on it legally. But I'm fairly sure it was just a song that they're
That'd be so
releasing.
funny if he tried to copyright that mask face.
Yeah, well, weirder things have been done. Weirder things have been tried. Like Gareth Bale tried to trademark his celebration,
Gareth.
where he does a heart with his hand, and they were like, "Brother, you cannot fucking trademark a heart with your hand."
Specific color of pink.
But what he didn't know, but when he celebrates a goal in real life, just does a little heart with his hand. But then what he trademarked instead was the heart with his hand, but with the number of his shirt underneath it, so no one can do that now. Whoa.
Mm.
God forbid. But yeah, so I think it was a song, because that was like yesterday that video was posted, and I'm pretty sure it was
It was
released
posted
today,
5 hours ago.
No, I seen it on Twitter yesterday.
She uploaded to Instagram 5 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure they have a song. They've released a song, and I'm
Now she's gonna release an OnlyFans video of her getting tag teamed by Young Gravy and Dream.
That's definitely not happening.
You don't know that though.
It could also just not be Young Gravy, or I mean, it could just not be Dream. It could just be someone else. Dream just signed off on
it.
it.
Dream, but that wasn't Young Gravy.
The
The plot twist of the century.
They put Young Gravy behind the mask, and it's just fucking clay.
Also, I'll say I am a diehard Amaranth fan. I think she's like one of the hardest working people in the streaming industry, and I think she has like a really good business sense compared to a lot of other creators on the platform. The song she made was dog shit. That shit was so bad.
To be fair, that's because Young Gravy's in it. Young Gravy's fucking trash.
Well, no, Young Gravy wasn't in her first song.
The first song. Oh yeah, I think she was just doing the song for a meme though. To be fair,
And
Yeah.
people buy it
To
and it
promote her
draws
gas
more
station,
attention to it.
yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah.
it's easy. It's literally easy money for, you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
if you're famous enough, you release a song, every fucker listens to it, and you just put like some random promo for what you do. Like she just in the middle. I don't even listen to the song, but she could be like, "Oh, I make a fuckload on OnlyFans," and everyone's like, "Wait, OnlyFans?"
There was in
Yeah.
fact an OnlyFans plug at the end.
of course.
Crazy,
You know?
crazy.
Like it.
Was
Like
there? Was she plugging the new assistant at the end of this one? I assume.
oh,
That would be
God.
insane. It actually all makes sense.
She just gives one the dream and he just leaves.
Silently.
Well, they had what Yingling in the factory quality test of sharing all the him and Connery's
That's
pants. Is
funny
that what
as
it was?
fuck.
Yes,
That was a meme on the yard that they had. I think it was
Yeah.
Connery's pants. Now that I think about it, in the factory testing out all the amaranth sugars.
Oh bless. Oh, what a
Strokers
ride.
is what
Eh?
Amram should call her like fan base. What up, Strokers? It's Amaranth back with another live stream.
I don't know if that would get past or Kick. So I was about to say Twitch, but she streams on Kick also now, doesn't she?
Does she?
Yeah, she did the. I don't know if she actually got 100 mil, but she made a joke that was like, "Oh, we're doing the $100 million contracts now. I guess I'm going to Kick."
Yeah,
No,
mad.
I legit don't know. They might have done.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they offered her a reasonable amount considering they're a morally questionable
Yeah.
company.
I was like,
Why-
I think she
Is
got at
XQC
least
still exclusive.
No,
no.
None of
It's
them
fucking
are.
crazy. Because I was talking to one of my workmates about this and saying about XQC's deal, and he was like, "It's crazy how much like money they got." And I was like, "Yeah, it's not even exclusive."
Yeah.
Like,
I
he can
assume he has
still-
to do like a certain amount of hours there,
yeah,
or
still
like he has to like
he has like hours he has to hit, but he can just like
co-stream it.
he probably does that in a day. Like
Yeah. That's it. He goes live. He plays some shit. He fucking plays slots or whatever. Fucking 8 hours or 12 hours, or actually it's an extra 16 hours. And he's like, I've hit like
Yeah.
16 hours for the week back to Twitch to
Yeah.
play fucking Oatly Up or some other dog shit game.
Oh, that would be so fucking funny though. To like get like the bag and then be like, oh, so you've got to do 20 hours of streams a month on Kick, and you just spend the first like you do like a subathon. Like you just do like a 20-hour live stream and
Yeah.
then only stream on Twitch for the rest of the month.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably like a 10 hours. Well, it's going to be more, probably 20 hours at least a week.
I
at
could
least.
even see it being a bit more than 20, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
or
gonna say
like-
generally from what I've heard, like contracts like that, you need 150 hours a month.
Yeah.
150 hours a month. How many hours are there in a month?
Shut up. That doesn't
more than that.
What? I
24 times 30, like 300.
think it really just
Oh,
depends.
I guess yeah,
you
maybe
could
it's not
do that.
150 then.
Yeah, I think it would. I think
well,
it
that's
would
what I'm thinking. Like that's like half the month. So like that's like all of the time you're awake.
have.
No,
But,
it'd be
no.
600. I'm an idiot.
No, there's way more than that.
So like yeah, a fourth of the time, which yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
240 hours in what 10 days? I know I'm not. gonna do
24
this.
times 30 is 720. So there's roughly 720 hours in an average month.
Yeah. Either way,
So yeah,
it's XQC.
150 is not an insane request, as it turns out.
Yeah. XQC streams fucking 12 plus hours, literally most days anyway. It's not even a problem
True.
for him. He probably just goes like Mondays and Fridays are kick day, and then like fucking everything else is Twitch or whatever. You know what I mean? I find it. I can't remember who it was. There's like a WoW streamer who does like WoW guides who got a kick. I don't know if he got a kick deal or he moved to kick, but it just makes me laugh because I watch his YouTube videos now and he's like, "Come and watch me on Kick." I'm like, no.
Kick L.
I never watch his live streams anyway, but I'm just like, what? It just feels
Yeah,
weird.
if you're,
It feels
if you're gonna
weird.
move over to Kick, you've got to get the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you're gonna get the bag over on Kick.
I think he might have got like a really small contract or something because he was only doing live streams behind a paywall on YouTube. Like you had to pay to be a member to watch his live streams.
You can do that. That's so cringe.
Yeah, well, you could do.
Yeah, one of
only on
the-
Twitch.
Yeah, one of the Edison YouTubers I watch, he does members only live streams.
Yeah, I think the logic is I don't really want to live stream, but I would really like more money. So if I know I have a guaranteed amount of money, I will stream.
That's
I know
fair.
you can do sub only on Twitch also.
And that's right. If you're listening to this podcast, that means you paid the $5 Patreon tier. That means that we can keep doing this podcast because we don't really want to do it, but
True.
Yeah. That's why I uploaded my conscience to this because I died inside from all the previous podcasts.
Yeah, you guys don't understand. AI Curly is literally just holding us hostage.
Yeah. I'm actually in your computer.
You know what would actually be so funny is if we did feed like an AI thing, like all the episodes, like if we could do like an AI episode of the podcast and just see what it comes up with.
What
That
do
would
you
actually
think?
It would
be.
be so
Yeah, man. Actually, given what we talk about,
I
feel
would
like
be
it's gonna
kind
talk
of
about a lot of
worried.
things. Yeah.
yeah,
Because
but we don't post it if it says like racist stuff or whatever.
Yeah, because we cut those out normally.
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't know.
But no, he I think it would end up talking a bit too much about a certain Reich, and that would probably not be great. It would pick up on that episode 3 and be like, "Hey yo, this is what we're doing here."
It would find the Hitler in the episode.
I'm actually so upset that the fucking podcast failed last week. I don't know why I'm thinking about this now. I guess because we're talking about the podcast in general.
Oh yeah, I guess you should say.
Yeah. So fucking we fucking recorded on 2 separate occasions. In my
I'm actually
computer.
so mad how much time we spent fucking looking at that tier list for it to just fail twice.
Yeah. So we tried to do an episode of the Pokemon episode, which is what Curly and Line Eagle did last time that I couldn't make it, and we had to do a 2-person episode. And it's literally divine intervention because Curly went all like 50 plus. Like he didn't miss a fucking like pre-episode. He didn't miss like episodes that never got released. Curly was there for every episode of the LSF podcast, and then he was going to be the first one to miss a tier above podcast, and it was going to be so funny. But like literally divine intervention, fucking AI Curly hacked into my computer to destroy the recording so he wouldn't miss an episode.
I nearly could have been at it. Like I was on I think I was on my phone or something, and I seen you record, and I was like, I could just jump in here. I could just get
That would
in.
have been funny as.
But I was not of stable mind at the time. I was a little drugged up, not on completely legal prescribed drugs, and it would have.
Nah, you were just fucking token out of your gourd.
Yeah.
Smoking big doinks and Amish.
I'll give everyone like the 2-second super speed version of the Pokemon episode. Zia, cringe opinions on Pokemon.
Zia had the most based opinions. No. So the 2 main takeaways, right, is that Roggenroll is a fleshlight, and that Dodrio is the most underrated Pokemon in all of Pokemon.
Okay, well that's crazy.
Get this. Did not pick Dark Lugia for anything.
What?
True. It's cringe. I didn't have the fucking GameCube ones growing up, and I always thought that it was like so fucking like edgy. I didn't think it was cool. I just thought it was edgy.
So Z didn't like Dark Lugia. That's cringe because Dark Lugia is base. But I guess if you never played the games, you would never know.
I never played the games. I still know he's badass as fuck.
I have a Shadow Lugia in Pokemon Go, so
okay.
It's not like Dark Lugia like that. Like they literally just put like a shadowy aura behind the Pokemon and make their eyes red, so it's not like the full like
Dark
Lugia.
Yeah. It's also called Shadow Lugia to be fair, but yeah.
But also
Shadow Pokemon and Pokemon Go aren't the same.
Correct. Fucking speaking of Pokemon Go, Lion Eagle personally is ruining my fucking life.
Why?
Because a Pokemon that you love talking about all the time because I don't get it. It's not funny. But you fucking won't stop talking about him. Is your boy Shieldon?
Shieldon, I love that guy.
And
awesome.
There's an event going on right now in Pokemon Go where they have like all of the fossils are like spawning like crazy, and I see Shieldon like fucking 4-1 more than any other fucking fossil, and it pisses me off because I already have a Bastiodon. I don't need him.
Bazinga.
Also, his cry is like a fucking like a sword being pulled out of a sheath. It's like every time I fucking click on a Shieldon, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because I do be checking them just to see if any of them are shiny. But then I saw like click it, hear the cry, and then run away.
My love of Shieldon came from the Shaman movie.
Really?
Yeah, because there's like the guy that's in like the like the dark dimension or whatever Giratina's place is called, the distortion world.
Distortion world. Yeah.
Like he's like chilling about with a little shield on. Like, who is that guy? I love him.
Who is that man?
I respect that. That's a niche cut like of a Pokemon.
Yeah, because back in Gen 4, like even the films and stuff, this was before I'd played any Pokemon.
Sure.
So literally when a Pokemon was introduced for the first time in the anime, that was my first time seeing that Pokemon. I was like, holy shit, that's so cool. And like I had no idea what Pokemon evolved and what didn't. So
what's a Pokemon that you thought didn't evolve for a long time?
I don't know if any comes to mind like specifically. I was always like, I was annoyed that because like it was revealed quite early on that like Floatzel existed, and I was like, bro, why is Weasel not evolving?
Pissing me off.
And then because Weasel was Dawn's first.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. And then it went to
Piplup
Ash, and I
wasn't
was
her
like,
first?
oh yeah, now Ash is gonna get Weasel and evolve it because Ash actually likes strong Pokemon.
You sure about that?
Whereas Dawn just wants Pokemon that look nice. So
Fair.
She ironically also evolved Apom and the Amphipom. Weasel didn't
yeah,
evolve them.
that was one where that was the first time I ever experienced being like, go back.
Yeah.
You don't like Ambipom?
Ambipom looks fucking horrendous.
We need the Ambipom evolution where he just gets a third tail.
I
Just
need
massive
Ambipom
cock.
evolution where it becomes Apom again.
Revert the monk, please.
Yeah.
It's also just a
It
weird.
goes like, oh, it's a cool little purple monkey, and it's like, oh no, it's a horrible purple monkey.
What's
I don't
weird?
think Ambipom's that bad. I like his special
Why'd they give it the
move.
fucking shitty bowl cut?
Double hit.
Whenever me and
Also,
Lanny go,
That episode was so funny when it evolved because it evolved in the episode where they were doing like table tennis.
yeah, he needs extra arms.
It's now he's got extra arms to do table tennis.
Yeah, it literally evolved just so it could like cheat at table tennis.
Fucking based.
I don't think that table tennis doesn't work that way. Where it's like the more hands you have, the more paddles you can
How
have.
you got, the more you can... that's like having an extra player.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. But like I remember saying to Latigo when we did the Pokemon episode that like a lot of my love for some Pokemon came exclusively from their dying animations in Pokemon Colosseum because they have like
Jesus.
well no they have these like really cool custom animations for when they die, and they're like it's like in Pokemon Stadium when like Electrode went like whoa and its eyes like popped out of its face. And I was like, that's Pog. And they like did stuff
Furley
like
really
that.
said, hate to see him go, but love to watch him leave as they
Yeah.
fucking die.
For real. Sorry, they faint. I'm so sorry, Pokemon Company. Don't sue me. They
Also,
faint. They come back.
Before we move away from Apom and Ambipom, why are they called Apom and Ambipom, not Palm? They've literally got hands as part of the design, and they didn't use the word palm in there.
Apam just sounds kind of weird.
Apam and Ambipom.
It sounds weird, and it probably
It doesn't.
does. It really does. It sounds too like humanly. It sounds like a fleshlight. Is what it sounds like.
Oh, that's so weird. Why would you think it sounds like a flashlight?
It's got the word palm in it, bro.
And then there's no. What you think palm? You think flashlight?
Yeah, I like that you said
think
that like that's a
jerking off.
rational thought to have.
I just thought jerking off instantly. I was like,
Every
hands
time you
jerking
think
off.
of a
Easy.
palm, you think about jerking off.
It's a part of the system.
I
It's
mean,
part of the
yeah.
process. It's a part of the
Bro,
process.
touch grass. I like,
No, too busy,
Jesus.
too busy beating my meat again.
Why is AI Curly so horny?
It picked it up. It can't help it.
But he's like not even got like a pom in his design. It's like not like he's got like a pom pom or anything in him.
There's probably a reason. Look up its Japanese name and then you'll fucking find the reason. That's like 90% of the fucking names.
Japanese name, hand monkey. No.
Jack off monkey. Shit. Curly was right.
And to be fair, I like Gen 1, they literally let I'm fairly sure the person who translated the game was allowed to name the Pokemon, which was very funny to me.
I want to find out who that person is for Gen 4 and then take it.
No, that was only Gen 1 and 2 when they
What
didn't
the
really
fuck
take.
do you mean name origin, prefix meaning both for ambi, and then palm referring to hand.
Well, like, are you gonna say, oh, why is it called Charge Bug? It should be just called Charge Bug because that, you know what I mean? Like,
no, my problem is that it's
The
the
bug
name
do be
origin is
charging.
saying that it's using palm in its name, but it's not.
it's probably the fucking Latin for it or some shit. You don't know.
And it also, no, it's not.
What's the Latin for palm? One second. I'm googling it right now. One second.
Mhm.
Latin for it's Palma. And what's the other old language that people fuck?
It also says pom pom cheering direction. It's like there's not a fucking cheerleader monkey.
Well, it is actually a cheerleader monkey if you watch the anime. It do be
but
cheerleading
Apom's not a
Actually, in the
fucking cheerleader.
manga,
in the manga. You haven't read the manga, you wouldn't get it.
Oh, it's
You're
part
not-
of the Pokemon Adventures manga. Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. I actually used to
Like,
own.
I get that Apom, like it's an ape, but it's not spelt like ape. It's AIP.
Yeah, why is it just called Ip Pam?
This is what I'm saying.
I also don't.
Why are you so?
I also don't think it doesn't flow as well. Like Apalm definitely flows better than saying a palm because you actually need to like say it like an English person that speaks properly.
Ape palm.
No, you don't have to. There's just one P.
Ape
Nope.
palm.
No, one
Yeah,
P.
palm.
Adding two Ps.
full
Ape
L.
palm.
Also, it's not palm. No.
It is ape palm. Elan Eagle. Hosted by your own petard, even though you're not.
I was gonna say the fuck I am.
I don't. It's a game. Like fuck off. What is
Is it
palm? Just
Arceus or Arceus?
I'm pretty sure it's whatever they actually officially like. They already officially named it when fucking Legends Arceus or I still say Arceus, but I think it's Arceus.
Yeah, it's technically Arceus, but it was
Yeah.
Arceus in the Arceus movie.
Yeah,
And then
what Legends
in,
Arceus came out.
There's also a fucking like trailer for like the movie that came out. They called it Arceus in the trailer
Ugh.
as like official Pokemon
Yeah, 'cause it
release
comes from,
product
like,
called it
comes from
Arceus.
archaic.
Yeah, but the movies aren't canon, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
You're not canon.
So it does make sense that it's not Arceus because the name comes from archaic and like
Okay.
archangel and
Yeah, it comes from arcade because you can. The back of Arceus is actually just a big joystick.
it comes from arcane because every single person is his enemy.
I just don't know what to say now. I don't want to talk about Pokemon anymore. Wait, the last thing I want to say, actually, one more thing. One more thing.
Sure.
Z, did you like Magmore more than Charizard?
Yeah, I'm a Charizard hater. I fucking hate Charizard.
Thank you. No, I was on the fence of like Charizard is like cool and all, but like I
No.
hate how much love it gets.
Yeah,
So it makes me
it's
cringe.
overhyped for being not a dragon.
Well, technically we did Mega of both.
Only in X.
Yeah,
Because that
but
bitch
it
got
shouldn't
two
have had to.
megas.
It shouldn't have had
Yeah,
to.
because fucking Charizard or like enjoyers get their fucking dick sucked every generation.
Also in Gen 9 it's a dragon type when you Terra.
I love everything's dragon type now. Fuck that.
Yeah, Dunsparce got its dragon evolution. Stop crying, crybabies. Just give it a fucking Terra Crystal of Dragon.
Yeah, of course. That's how that works. Easy.
Easy.
Oh, another reason. So we as we said before, this going back a little bit, that we had to miss this podcast.
fuck.
That was the podcast that we missed because of
Yes.
the Pokemon episode being cringe. But there was also some issues in the Notice the Z household, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so we had to fucking record late, because we left work early because it was like, oh, cheeky bit of raid. Curly, you want to pull up the pictures?
Yeah, I've got one of the pictures. I don't have the video is being cringe, but I have a picture. Give me a second. Yeah.
So that window is the basement window that is just like right over there. And I don't know if you can see it in the picture, but like on the right side.
Level?
Yeah, that is all water.
Yeah.
The window is completely below the ground.
Yeah. For audio listeners, the video, the fucking, I was gonna call it a mirror. The window is 2/3 of the way full of water.
Yeah, it's like literally like a foot and a half of water.
Or is it 1/3 empty? Are you a pessimist or not?
Fuck off.
Curious.
Well, how full is the basement is the question.
But yeah, so I just like fucking had to like hope my shit wasn't getting flooded on our way home. Sorry, I'm playing Pokemon Go right now because I think I have.
Oh
a
my
shiny
god.
Apom.
Oh
Sorry,
my god.
I think I have a shiny Apom, which is why I pulled up the game in the first place. But yeah, so like thankfully, honestly, that the window is leaking because like over on the right, there's like water just like shooting out like a geyser. Also, the little like white line you see to the right of the window is the fucking plug-in for where our dryer goes. So thank God we don't have a dryer yet, and thank God the power was out. Otherwise, that would have like caused a fucking fire.
Yeah.
And
Well, if you had a dryer, you could just put the room in there and then get rid of all the flooded water.
Yep. Yeah, that's how that works. I'll see if I can get the video up as well for context. It's been cringe. It doesn't want to let me download it. But yeah, there's this video. I remember Z sent it to us, and I was like, "This is one of the most mental things I've ever seen." There it is.
But like, thankfully, it was leaking because like, if not, and like the water didn't have anywhere to go, I think that window would have just shattered.
Yeah, like, look at this. Holy Jesus! Okay, someone contact Rainbolt, send a picture of this basement, find notices his house.
Yeah, like literally just guys are shooting out of the side of our fucking
Bro,
window.
if Rainbow can figure out exactly where this address is, holy shit.
Also, what's even crazier than that is because that's my roommate Josh. He's like, "Oh, found the problem." The reason he said that is because it's fucking pitch black in the basement because the power was out. So we could hear the water, but we couldn't see the damage.
Oh, you know
yeah.
what you need? Flex tape.
We do need. I deadass thought about like getting like some Flex Seal from work and using that because I called maintenance and they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll get a person on it." And I was like, "Man, I
That
don't
would have been
trust
such a
these."
fire like YouTube shot if you just tried to use flex
Flex
tape.
tape as it's shooting out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was dealing with that Friday and Saturday, and fucking had to record an episode that ended up not recording because I already had like a bad graphics card because that's like when I put my thing together back in 2020, my computer. One of the things I went kind of lighter on was a graphics card. So I had like
it's this thing you don't really need on a PC. So
shut the fuck up. My because my main thing is I wanted like a ton of RAM and then I could fucking
Post a
it would,
Minecraft
like,
server.
exactly. No, it would like export videos easier.
what's the dedicated amount of RAM to the server?
No one ever answered the question.
I
What?
don't understand the question.
How much dedicated RAM do we need for a server? See, have you not seen this?
No.
What?
What the fuck?
Oh my
What?
god, this is the most iconic video of.
No.
One
In the
sec.
comments, but he doesn't know.
He does not know. Actually, I don't even know if I want to show. Actually, no, I have to.
You have to show this.
I just typed in dedicated, instantly came up.
To these people.
What was his name again? Like fucking Kai or some shit. It's crazy.
Oh, because he has his name.
He has his username over his head. I'm gonna send it to you individually, see, so in case you can't hear it.
Yeah.
Super Kai. I can't believe I remember that. Super Kai 64. Holy shit. I'm gonna play this for all.
There was also one kid. I think it was from the same year of because this is Minecon. There was one kid who went to like one of the panels and said, "How does having autism affect your work?"
That the thing is, that's kind of actually a nice question.
Yeah.
It wasn't though. The kid was trolling.
Oh, if it was real, then it was a genuine question.
Yeah, the kid like he showed up in like a couple of like the clips, and it was like.
It was also
It was
9
the Bill
years
Clinton
ago.
kid.
So. Okay, I'm gonna play this.
All right.
To these people.
3,
and,
2. Oh no! Start it over. 3, 2, 1, go.
to these people, and it's been good. I enjoy it.
Next question on this left side.
I was wondering,
Super
what's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have to a server?
What a king.
I'm sorry, could you please repeat your question?
Dedicated RAM to a
I
server.
just love the person popping in
Oh,
from
If
the
you're
side
running
who
out of
also
space.
has the name above their
Oh,
head.
okay.
What's up, Coco Super?
Plugins and players.
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah, there's no more. You don't need any more than that. But basically, it's just that kid saying dedicated wham. And you know what? It's a bit harsh for making fun of him because he clearly has a speech impediment, but it's also fucking hilarious that he just has his name above his head.
True.
It's just the entire situation is just funny as fuck. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
it feels like that's like I wouldn't be asking that question. He looks pretty young. When I was that question, I'd be like, "Yo, what's your favorite Minecraft skin?"
Right.
There is one that I'm a bit sad that like got into like all of the cringe compilations where it's like a girl who like asks Notch to join her Minecraft server, but she's clearly got like a lot of like learning disabilities and stuff. And it's like she just went up and asked a question, and yeah, it's a bit cringe, but also who the fuck cares?
Yeah, did he join? Was the real question.
He took a card, so
Whoa.
that's actually who Notch was calling a cunt that one.
I joined this fucking server. This kid stole all my diamonds.
I watched the most insane Northern Line video today. They like literally wanted to kick him out of the call. They were playing the Olympics. The question, as it were, right? We get half of our genes from our mom and half of our genes from our dad, which means that we got half of our penis from our dad and half of our penis from our mom. And so, do you think your penis looks more like your dad's penis or more like your mom's clit if it was like enlarged to be penis shaped?
That's
Literally
that was
not how that
something
works.
That was something NL said.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And everyone in the call was
That's-
like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It's like, "No one's gonna come on this journey with me." And everyone's like, "No."
That's
What
not
the
how it works. It's
That is,
not.
I'll say it right now. That is not becoming the new. Is sperm the pulp of the cum? I'd rather keep that one.
I think there's more logic in sperm pulp of the cum than there is in that fucking logic.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but
No, it's clearly not how it works.
It is how it
Yeah,
works.
well,
Why would it not
that's
be?
also quite clearly not how it works with cum.
I was I was in the shop today with my mom. Like she was helping me shop and find stuff, and we went to Tesco, and she was like, "Oh, do you like mango?" And I looked at it, and it was a big tin of mango. It just said mango with pulp, and I was like, I was like, no, no.
I was like, I did it, but now I do.
I'll come back for this later.
That is
I always
insane.
like it when my mango with pulp.
Yeah,
I also hate that, like, if I see something out in the wild, I will like fucking like take a picture and like send it to you guys because I appreciate you guys. The fact that we didn't get a group DM of mango pulp is insane. Why do you hate us, Curly?
Yeah, I wasn't really I just wanted to get out of Tesco, to be completely honest.
Why don't you test go to the polls?
Like I walk slowly, right? But my mom walks ridiculously slow, and it got to the point where I was like just standing there, and I was like, I don't want to look
Jeez,
at like
that really is slow.
no, no, but she was looking at sweeteners, right, for her tea, and it was like she was like, oh, what about this one? I'm like, just use the one you always fucking get. Why are we looking? And then she's like, oh, there's powdered sweetener, and then we found out there's liquid sweetener that you can buy. Holy shit!
Yeah.
We went on a fucking sweetener escapade, and I feel like I know everything about it.
So
That
I have
sounds
liquid
horrific.
sweetener in my cabinet right now.
That sounds gross.
It's agave nectar because it's vegan form of honey, and I have vegan friends. Yeah, I was like, I don't fucking use it, but I have it for them. Because sometimes you just have things for people. Like fucking, even though this is an all male household currently until the third roommate moves in, we still have tampons and pads just in case. You never know. We're fucking gracious hosts in this household.
I have a whole bunch of used toothbrushes that I keep in case anyone ever needs to use a toothbrush, you know?
Damn, that's so based of you, Curly.
Yeah, you know, they might need to use a toothbrush. It's already been used, and that's how you know it's good.
True. The Curly seal of approval.
I tested all 10 of these toothbrushes. They're good to go.
That's a fire video. I tested.
Yeah, I was gonna
the
literally
toothbrushes.
fucking Mr. Beast ass.
We got a 1 pound toothbrush and a 10,000 pound toothbrush.
Testing a £1 toothbrush and a £100 toothbrush sounds so fun. I tested the cheapest and the most expensive toothbrushes to see how long my teeth would last.
The last one, it will shock you. Stick around.
The last one caused me intense pain in my mouth.
Okay, so this kid just ate 20 feasible bars and his teeth are falling out. So let's give him the biggest toothbrush and see how it goes.
The biggest toothbrush is just like a giant.
Yeah, they just give him a massive like prop.
Yeah, we're like
toothbrush.
the comically large. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
This
landing
isn't effective at all.
we could actually start with 1p or 2p toothbrush. No, the 1p2, like the little teeth brush sweets.
They're like more expensive than like a cheap toothbrush.
No, but no, they used to be like 1 or 2p. That's showing my age. You used to be able to just buy one of them from a shop.
Okay,
I've
boomer.
never seen them in a shop. I've only ever seen them in a.
Oh,
in
sorry.
services.
I don't. Now I know you
Services.
don't live in a council estate or in a low income area like me. Then. Damn.
Yeah, no, I live in a society. I don't know about you guys.
I live in a low come-in area.
Yeah.
They don't know how many people you slept with. They're like, 2. That's too many, my G.
No, we
My area might be low income, but it's not low income.
low income but high income.
Oh, God. We talk about cum so much.
I feel like we don't actually.
Inadvertently, we talk about just stupid shit. Blood
Fucking
pressure.
man, I will say I got wombo comboed at work today. So I will listen to like Fear and whine about it as I'm just like walking around picking shit up. And
Yeah, ampersand.
Yes. And fucking they talked about periods on both podcasts, which is fine. There's like
Yeah.
nothing wrong with periods. But just like be like walking around picking up trash, and then fucking tenants are walking by as like cuties yelling about like fucking tampons and shit. I'm just like, man, these guys probably think I'm a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with Notice to Z. Women, stop talking about your periods.
No, wrong takeaway. But it's funny because like Cutie was like retelling a story that she told on Fear and on Wine about. She was like, "It's okay. I don't think there's like very much crossover between the two." I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry."
Was it the Diva Cup one by chance?
It was the Diva Cup story.
That's one of the like. Parents are beautiful and love. No, Austin and quote.
Yes.
But that was one of the most disgusting, like not the most disgusting thing, but up there one of the most disgusting things I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, I can't imagine having that happen and then just having to like roll with it.
Yeah, for Land Eagle who has no context and people listening, basically what happened was Cutie was interviewing someone for a job, and she stood up at the end of the interview, and her Diva Cup just flipped, and all of the blood just went.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like Cutie thought she was having a miscarriage because there was just so much blood.
Yeah, and if you don't know what a Diva Cup is, you're too young. Get out of here.
Well, to be fair, that's like part of the reason that they wanted to have the period cast for When About It, at least, is just because like so many guys just like don't know things about periods.
Yeah,
but a Diva Cup is like a little like plastic cup. It's like a tampon alternative, and you just like bleed into the cup, and at the end of the day, you just like go dump it out, as opposed to like having to swap out a tampon every 6 hours.
More
I'll be
economically
honest,
friendly.
though, I'm tired of these female-led podcasts talking about their gross bodily functions all the time. Anyway, come.
Speaking of cum, you see? I think you've seen the fucking skibbity toilet shit.
Man,
we're really late on this trend.
I fucking had
know,
some friends that made plans to like meet up in a Discord and watch this because one of us had seen it and they're like, "Oh, you guys need to watch this." Literally the next day, Stans releases his video on it, and then I got fucking cringed because it was last Friday, and me and Line Eagle ended up recording like way late, and they were watching it while we were doing the podcast. So I still have yet to see it.
So the weird thing about it, I'll not go into too much detail, is that I had heard the song and did not know what it was from. Because I had watched like a whole bunch of like fucking, literally a different universe, a bunch of One Piece TikToks that used this song, and I was like, this is a fucking banger.
Typically, you mean like the Skibbity song, not the Tears for Fears song that the
yes, the Skibbity song
the camera people use. Yeah.
Yes, the Skibbity song.
Spoiler Z, but
I'd heard the song and I was like,
"Is it Scatman? Is that the song that they use?"
No. Could we play it? No, let's not. Let's just leave it.
Curly, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Mine. So I haven't karaoke in a long time, but it used to be obviously by McFly.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Isn't it? So you might not know it. Are you aware of McFly?
I do not.
Oh, McFly were like. So are you aware of Busted?
I know that Busted makes me feel good.
Anyway, there was a band called Busted.
Did you watch the Thunderbirds movie?
What the fuck is the Thunderbirds?
Oh no,
bro! Oh shit, dude! Oh shit! Oh, that's a tier. I'm adding that to the tier list thing. We need to do the Thunderbirds.
I wasn't a big Thunderbirds fan, like, but I know what Thunderbirds was basically just like. I actually don't even know how to describe it. It was an old TV show.
It was puppets.
Like people really liked it.
Yeah, and then they made like a live action movie of it in like the 2000s, and the theme song of it was done by Busted.
Anyway, Busted were a really big boy band, and McFly were like
it was thing again.
Same thing, but like if there was a big thing whether you like McBusted or whether you like McFly.
We have spoken about Busted before because they made the song Year 3000 that the Jonas Brothers covered.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. So Busted were like
they were
the
kind
big
of like British Jonas Brothers, to be fair. Like
yeah, that's a good way to describe them. And McFly were kind of like people like McFly or like Busted, but most people like Busted, to be honest.
Busted like went away, and then McFly happened, and then everyone who liked Busted were just like, "You'll do."
Yeah, pretty much. And then in like 2016, they were like, "What if we did McBusted?"
Yeah, Busted were like, we're not relevant enough to come back, but and neither
together.
is McFly.
Yeah, but if we combined and call ourselves McBusted,
so they made McBusted.
And to be fair, I went to a McBusted concert with my.
I never went to a Busted concert, but it was a hype idea and amazing marketing to just get those two like subsets of people that crossed over like massively to
Yeah. I think
go to your
McBusted.
concert.
Oh, it's not the most recent concert I've went to. It's the second most recent concert I've went to. It was to see McBusted. I got free tickets, so I didn't pay for it, so I can't complain.
Fair enough.
And anyway, obviously, by McFly was my go-to, and it's actually a banger song. I recommend you listen to it. I'll send it to you after. It's
I like
so 2000s.
I like Stargirl.
Stargirl's also very good. What about you, Z?
What's your favorite McFly song?
Yeah, my favorite McFly song. I'm a big fan of Marty.
Yeah, well, that is where the name comes from.
Oh, Five Colors in Her Hair was also a banger song. Oh, sorry, I actually just looking at all the McFly songs.
That's before. That was like pre-Nanarin.
Yeah, I think
I like how every boy band song goes na 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 in it somewhere. They were ahead of the time going do 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 doos.
Yeah, I think they also sparked like goth girl interest in probably a lot of kids.
Goth
If you
girl
watch
interest.
if you watch the
Oh,
music
because of-
video, it's a fucking girl
yeah.
with 5 colors in her hair. If she's not a
Yeah.
goth, like come on.
And then she shaved 5 colors off, and now she's just a weirdo with no name.
Yeah, crazy. It's so deep. It's actually so deep. You wouldn't get it. You had to be there. Sorry, Z. For real. What
Yeah, why is
karaoke?
All About You the one that everyone's like done?
so-
that one's like not very good.
Mine is like, so I am like trans because I am non-binary and I don't like men. And like this is like a realization I had like a little bit after like college. But the signs were there. In 8th grade, my favorite song was "Only Girl in the World" by Rihanna. And since like my freshman year of high school, my go-to karaoke song has been "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" by Shania Twain. And I'm just like, man, the signs were really there, weren't they?
That's just like a drag queen anthem. That one.
It's so good though. I fucking love "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" by Shania Twain. Absolute giga chad of a song.
It's like that and "I Am What I Am" are just like like you can't go to a drag show without hearing those two songs.
But yeah, I did Relay for Life, which was a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. And one of the the donation goals that we had was for me to sing "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" while dressed up like a Disney princess. So yeah.
What about
High school
Daniel,
was lit.
you
I
karaoke?
was a trans icon in high school.
My go-to is "Crocodile Rock" by Elton John.
Is that, I don't know. Is that real? Is that a thing?
Yeah, why would you assume I just instantly do a meme?
Because that's like every time we ask you a question, you're 90% of the time
No.
you don't give a real answer, and you go, "Yeah, I like Ligma by Sugma."
By my balls.
I like Pokemon 218 by
Fucking pulling for soup.
Bowling for Soup actually slaps.
My favorite karaoke song is "Around the World" by Daft Punk. So I just go around the world. Around the world. So, like,
It's literally the tequila of Daft Punk songs.
Yeah,
Oh.
but no, the tequila's like funny because you like only sing like every 5 minutes, whereas it's just 5 minutes of me singing the words "around the world."
Right, well, I want to know everyone else's favorite karaoke song in the comments. You're welcome.
And if you
Yo.
want my second favorite karaoke song, I'll give you I don't know, some lint from my pocket.
You already offered your lit. We need you to start offering something new.
The other pocket.
No.
People are gonna stop
I didn't tell
engaging.
you which pocket. I'm not wearing any pants.
That's fine. You're in the UK.
He's gonna get the lit from his butthole.
Oh, not the butthole lint.
The belly button fluff. But yeah,
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Belly button fluff check. Anyone got any?
no,
clean.
I'm clean. Oh, wait, here's a real question. Any or outie?
I'm like mostly outie. It's like it goes in, but it's just like you can see right there.
See, that's outie though. That in my mind, that's
Yeah.
an outie. That's an outie.
Correct. That's why I led with
I'm
outie.
100% innie.
See, I'm fat, so I don't know.
Good question.
I haven't seen it in
Get
years.
in the comments if Curly's got an innie or an outie, and we'll let you know.
Well, you're also AI, so you don't have a belly button anymore.
That's true. Yeah, I only have half a hand, a thumb, and half a torso. But yeah, I don't. I for some reason
to get that second arm. You didn't have that until.
Yeah, that's true. New and improved Curly.
Yeah.
Now with 2 arms.
Let's go.
It's a big day for Curly PNG enjoyers.
Everyone's downloading and cropping it out of this.
I expect 20 new profile updates on all of my stands on Twitter. Thank you.
Could you imagine if we were actually to the point where we had like a bunch of stands and then someone noticed, like, we've seen more pixels than we've ever seen of this avatar. Download it, boys. Screenshot.
Get it before it's gone. 1 week only. 2 arms. Oh,
I actually do now want I want the podcast thumbnail to be Curly with 1 arm because we've hyped up 2 arms so much. And then 2, Curly, you need to change your Twitter pic to 2 arms and see if anyone notices.
no one's gonna fucking notice. I'd also feel bad for the person who did my heart in the first place.
Yeah, hey, person who did Curly's art, I added an extra arm for it. I made it better. I improved it.
Oh,
Sheesh.
he's very nice though.
You need to pay me now for fixing your work. No, no. I mean, like, I literally just like flipped part of your other arm and then just changed the shading on it. Like,
I always thought I had 2 arms. Do I not have 2 arms?
no, it cuts off slightly.
Okay, fair enough. So it's just extended arm, if anything.
Yeah. I just basically I gave you an elbow.
Nice.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Damn.
Damn,
know what-
you really
know what
said
else?
that.
Know what else I don't care about?
Your balls.
This podcast, they're little.
No, not my balls. Pokeballs.
Well, you don't care about them. Bro sent us a thing to do a list of our Pokeballs.
Yeah, not crazy. This is tier list. Whoa, we're doing Pokeballs. Let's go.
Yeah, well, we don't care for some balls, and we do like some of them because it's a tier list. Whoa!
Does anyone strongly want to go first?
Who suggested this
Mine's
shit?
pretty lame, so you can do mine.
Who suggested this shit? The fucking spreadsheet, the fucking document that we have, and it's at the very top. So the only
Yeah, I
person
don't
that
know
really
anyone.
writes in the document is Z or me. So it's more than likely Z.
Damn.
I
He really just said Lion Eagle doesn't contribute.
No, I'm just saying he doesn't write in the
What do you mean
document.
I don't contribute? If anyone's watching this right now, it's because I contribute.
Yeah, that's what I.
That's
yeah,
fair.
I just said you didn't write
Yeah,
in the
we're-
document.
we're the-
You might listen- if you're an audio listener listening to this right now, I contributed.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't. I want to be clear. I didn't say that. I said you don't type on the document, and that's fine. Z went straight to the fucking like from 0 to 100.
I'm out here to start drama.
I had the Thunderbirds right here, right now. So
Okay,
here,
yo.
right now. That's also one of my karaoke songs.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start with Land Eagle then because it looks like you just did it legit.
What do you mean? Yeah, mine's. But there is.
Oh, I know what yours is.
What is it?
It's the catch rate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Except there's the slight difference of F and F, but cooler.
Wow.
Some of the ones in F but cooler do.
You forgot about the fucking quirk of the Premier Ball. If it's your last ball, it like becomes better than an Ultra Ball.
Wait, is that true?
Yes.
What?
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's just fake.
Z read one of those weird magazines as a kid that just had fake facts in it.
Don't you dare fucking question my Pokemon autism.
Bro is checking under the truck from you right now.
He thinks he can go up to see Deoxys in space from the Moss Deep station. I don't know. I'm not questioning it. I just don't know.
The Premier Ball literally has no secondary effects listed.
Oh no.
It's just a one times capture rate.
Autism has failed.
Premier Ball.
Dude's been throwing away all of his Pokeballs, so he only has one Premier Ball because he thinks it's better than an Ultra Ball.
Technically, the math works out that it's better than 3 Pokeballs, so I'll throw away these 3 Pokeballs and use only my 1 Premier Ball.
Yeah, it's a good thing you can't do that in Pokemon Go, otherwise that'd be real money he's throwing away.
Imagine it was the only Pokemon Go thing, and he's like, "Ah, fuck."
Imagine it's an actual Pokemon Go thing. That'd be funny as.
Oh, sorry. For people wondering, Z is like deep in fucking research mode right now.
So
I'm-
I'll carry on, and we can. And if he finds any of this information,
He hasn't.
under his tinfoil hat.
He's like, don't question my knowledge. Looks up and went, shit.
Yeah, so some of the effort colors do things because I mean, there's the heal ball there, which has a secondary effect. And there's the friend ball, which means that I think you become friends faster, which would make sense given the name.
Mhm.
And then D has an asterisk because these are all technically one times is as well, apart from when the specific circumstances.
Correct.
In which case they become better than some of the other balls on this list. And then you've got C, which is the great ball, which is just a sort of average ball. Then you've got B asterisk for the heavy ball, because it's much worse for really light Pokemon, but the majority of Pokemon get a buff.
Fair. No Surskits.
No, Surskits, if you have a Surskit and a heavy ball, hit me up. Then there's the Ultra Ball, which is in A, and then there's the 2 balls in S, which is the Master Ball, and the Pal Ball or the Park Ball, which is a 100% catch rate.
Whoa.
What?
Which
Do
does
you
that not make
know
it better
the
than Master Ball?
No, they're both 100% back.
No, because in like Gen 1, could the Master Ball not have a chance to fail?
No, that is a literal complete myth.
I disagree.
There are only a few Pokemon that the Master Ball fails on. Unidentified Ghosts, the Ghost Marowak, Kyurem went under Gets' control, and
See?
Nihelga, and in
See?
the Aether Paradise.
See?
If you somehow get the Master Ball in those situations, it fails.
See? Then we could
And
also just make it.
according to
Sorry,
the
go.
Park Balls listing, it just says it never fails. So
Yeah, I think I'm kind of
Yeah.
based here.
the Park Ball can maybe actually Gets' Kyurems. According to this list, it can catch the Ghost Marowak. So
Whoa, that's like a new tech. But yeah, thank you, Lanigal, for explaining the mechanics of the Pokemon game to us. We appreciate
yeah,
that.
I did a bit of a basic one, but I thought I might as well actually explain some of the actual reasonings of some Pokeballs.
Fair.
And then there were 2 that were missing off of my list, which I just have no idea what they are. They're from like the other games and stuff, and then one's from the
Fair.
anime, so I can't get a catch rate.
Oh wait, you don't know? Oh, you don't know about the? Do you not know about the GS Ball?
Well, I know about the GS Ball.
Oh well, its catch rate. It's got one thing, and that's maybe allegedly.
Yeah, but it's not in the game, so it doesn't have an actual catch rate.
Fair.
So doing Premier Ball, Last Ball search, apparently there was a glitch in Pokemon Go when it first came out that if you were to do a raid and like you get like the special balls for doing raids.
Oh yeah.
The last ball would always guaranteed fail.
Literally the opposite.
The
of
opposite.
what you said. You could have been more wrong.
But I swear on God, I've seen a YouTube video that talked about like how if the Premier Ball is like the last ball that you have, it gets like a 4
Okay.
times multiplier.
Well, while Z's clutching the straws, I'll do mine, I guess.
I'm gonna fucking beat your ass. Also, the lowest catch rate possible for any Pokemon is catching Metagross in a Beast Ball is like the lowest percent
Really?
catch rate in an actual
It
game.
makes sense because the Beast Ball is like ridiculous catch rate, and then is Metagross just like a ridiculous catch rate as well? Then
Yeah, it has a catch rate of 3, which is like lower than the legendaries.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Just go catch him a time.
I mean,
Level
how
up once.
often can you actually catch Metagross? I know you can in.
There's only
Sword
2 instances in the entire Pokemon franchise.
What's the other one?
Y'all really fucking making me
in Smash Bros.
fact check myself now.
It's Smash Bros.
History, because I watched.
Actually, that one's already in a Pokeball, so you can't catch it.
I'm gonna kill someone.
If you actually throw a
it's- here,
Pokeball
Facts
and-
about every pseudo legendary. Metagross.
I love this for you.
The giant chasm in Unova.
The giant chasm,
And
Ah.
Snowslide Slope in the Crown Tundra.
Yeah, I knew about the Crown Tundra one, but
Those are the only 2 places you can catch Metagross in the overworld.
I
Fair.
don't
And so if
having
you
trouble
have-
catching that Metagross either, though. It's a bit strange.
Anyway, fuck
I couldn't
Metagross.
do it in Beast Ball, so.
Yeah, pussy.
So here's my tier list.
Because I only get 1. I'm not soft resetting from Metagross to the Beast Ball. Fuck that shit.
All right. So, do you have any idea what mine is?
Let me just pull it up on the full screen.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'd have to pull it up on Dick's Sword real quick.
Yeah.
Very, very standard. Kiss someone once, straight deep south. What the fuck? Is it how gay they are?
Yes, it's how gay they are.
Interesting. How are beast balls gay?
It just looks like how flashy they be. They just look gay. I don't know. I can't
mean,
describe it any other way.
I assume it's like all kinds of gay. Like it
Yeah.
could be like a butch lesbian gay.
Yeah, I just think like we'll start at the bottom. I think these are the most, you know.
the camo ball being deep south is very accurate.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Heavy ball, look at him. Like, come on, you know what I mean? The camo
Like
ball,
a straight pride flag on a Pokeball.
the camo ball. I can't remember what it's actually called. Come on.
It's the Safari Ball, that one.
Yeah, the GS ball. Yeah, you know what? I just hate the GS ball. It could be from Deep South. I still think about it from time to time.
The GS stands for Deep South.
Master Ball.
Gacellabees inside of the GS ball.
Gacellabees inside.
Yep. Master Ball. Come on, pretty straightforward. Also, and the Ultra Ball it's just got aggressive colors. You know what I mean?
It's wearing like dungarees, so.
Yeah, he's got his dungarees on. He's ready to go.
So it should be very, very.
Actually, now that I'm looking at these, I'm like, what the fuck are half of these balls? I just call them all the nest ball, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. What's this
All
one?
the nest ball. So you got luxury ball first there in straight.
Yeah, I know the luxury ball. Luxury ball. I was debating luxury ball for me was either very, very or straight. There was no in the middle. For me, it was either, but I think I decided it was straight. It just looked a bit more.
Like, it's like one of the fancy balls, but it's like straight fancy.
Yeah. It's like when straight white guys dress up. This is what they look like.
Yeah, it's the Tory Pokeball.
Yeah, it's the Tory Pokeball. Pokeball. It's standard as they come.
Pokeball.
It's the basic bitch. Timer ball, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just looks like
I actually
the Pokeball.
love the design of the timer ball, looking like it has like a little timer on the top that's like ticks around.
Yeah, I like the designs of the one from when Ash goes back in time. The Pokeballs when Ash goes back in time in the Celebi movie, and Professor Oak has to like fucking wind up his ball to throw it.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally has a fucking twister on it. He's like, then the net. This is the actual net ball, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just screams that. I actually don't even know what this ball was. I just put it in.
Yeah, I have no idea what that ball is at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of these balls, they were.
Ball is, actually, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, please.
And the orange bottom ball is.
These all just. I think it's all pretty straightforward. The only reason this ball. This is actually unrelated. The episode where fucking Misty and Ash compete to catch Totodile is the only reason that I remember this ball existing.
What, the net ball? No, the nest ball. Sorry.
Yeah, because they go to fucking Kirk, whatever his name is, and get the fucking ball made, and they're like, "Wow!"
Well, they get him in a
these.
lure ball.
Hmm?
They get Totodile in the lure ball, not a nest ball.
No, they get him in this ball for sure.
Oh yes, that one above the nest ball. Yes, it's called a lure ball.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Well, either way, I
The
just remember
nest
they
ball
get
is the green one that you have right below that ball.
Oh, so I'm talking about this one that literally it's blue and red with little lines. That's what that's basically like this is Pokeball, but this is like Pokeball trying to deny, like trying to like justify its straightness because it kissed someone once. It's like it just has the S on it for straight. I'm straight.
Yeah, super straight.
Right? Yeah, it's like they went to a club once, got really drunk, kissed a guy, and then went. Got really insecure and just like got like S tattooed on them for straight.
What does standard mean?
I don't really know. I couldn't think of a nicer way to put.
Run of the mill gay.
Yeah, run of the mill gay, like standard gay.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it really super obvious when I did these, and then I really standard sounds kind of mean, but you know what I mean. I think these are all kind of straightforward. And in my opinion,
straightforward.
And straight is something
sorry, not straightforward. Divergently forward. I don't know the word.
No, they got divergently forward. Perfect.
And then very like just look at all these balls. You didn't tell me all these people aren't gay as hell. These balls are gay as hell. For real.
Insane that you have Beast Ball in like very, very gay, but then you have the net ball down there when they're like kind of the same thing.
And
Fucking
Obviously,
bro-
the beast
bro
ball is more
glows.
extra.
It fucking glows.
Curly's got the netball down there because King doesn't
They be
belong
fishing.
inside.
No, it's because they be fishing. Only straight people fish. That's lore.
No,
Oh,
the
God.
ball.
Anyway, this is these. Just obviously beautifully thingied from the website as per normal. That's how we can tell.
We love a nice tier maker sponsor.
Okay, so we got anime protagonist. I'm blue.
Okay, so there isn't like a constant theme. We're just going like all the way through on this one.
Okay.
No, there is a theme except for one tier because I was really.
What tier? Please tell us the tier so we can work out the theme.
I think it's funny if you have to figure out which one. I will say very obviously one of these things is not like the other.
Obviously, it's the blue one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Okay, so
obviously
this
blue
is- so this is
WDW
just-
die.
So this is just who would have these Pokeballs.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I was thinking for some reason I was thinking, those fucking memes where it's like the really fat people, and it's like, this is Mark, he's the main character, and like this is the hot chick, and then like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Why does no one have the repeat ball?
Because it's fucking shit ball. What do you need a repeat ball for?
Hell
It's
ball.
it's not because of its like rarity or anything. It's because it's shit.
Yeah.
To be
Okay,
fair,
so
in the world of the anime, there's no reason to like repeatedly catch the same Pokemon.
Yeah.
there's never been one.
Well, there's like fucking rarely a reason to recatch normal Pokemon anyway. You fucking catch whatever you need, and then you just fucking breed a shit ton of them.
That's kind of like bad trade. Shouldn't do that.
Not if you want shinies, and it's a game where the shiny rate's better for catching rather than breeding.
Show me a fucking shiny you caught in a repeat ball, pussy.
Fuck that! I catch them all in quick balls. I ain't got time to waste around.
That's
Fucking try hard. I see.
exactly.
What is that? What is this ball? That's not the heal. Is that not the heal ball?
That's the dream
I'm-
ball. That's the one I was
I'm-
talking
I'm
about.
actually-
Oh, okay.
I'm actually a rich bitch. I catch all my shiny Pokemon in luxury balls.
Damn.
No, I use Premier Ball, because if it's only ball in your inventory, it gets a +3. +3
Yeah,
catch modifier.
it's a 4 times catch rate. Yeah.
And I'm so rich that I buy 10 Pokeballs, throw them out, and then just use the Premier Ball.
Exactly.
I
yeah,
played
that's fair.
Pokemon and I only used one Premier Ball.
Are any of these that you have like a strong take about?
I thought it was funny that the big city goth girlfriend, I gave her fishnets with the
That's fair.
ball and the beast ball.
I'm trying to
But
work
other
out
than that,
why the Camo Ball is an anime protagonist. I can get the S one, and I can get the GS Ball.
because Ash went to the Safari Zone and caught a bunch of Tauros in Safari balls.
You know what? Fair enough. That checks out. That checks out. You also use Pokeballs for most of them, but
Nah.
Yeah. I don't think they were children using the heavy ball.
Well, no, because only fucking children are dumb enough to go get fucking apricorns to make balls from. Because all of the apricot balls are dog shit. They have like cool little quirky designs, but they're all bad. None of them
Yeah,
are like
they-
useful.
but
And
they're
then also
cool.
in children is Beast Ball trying to catch Metagross.
No, that's real gamer.
Fucking, I'm gonna fucking get a Switch. I'm gonna get Pokemon Sword and Shield, my favorite Pokemon games. I'm gonna get the fucking DLC for my favorite Pokemon games, and then I'm gonna go fucking soft reset with my one Beast Ball.
And then you're gonna buy Pokemon Sword and Shield. You're gonna play through the entire game, beat the Elite Four challenge like twice, I think it is, to get the Beast Ball. And then go to the Crown Tundra, and then catch a then soft reset until you catch a Metagross in it.
Exactly. Why do you get a Beast Ball for beating the Elite Four twice?
There's just not really a way for them to give you it in like a normal setting.
There's actually a fucking Pokeball head that gives you Pokeballs.
Yeah, he gives you it.
Oh,
Fucking idiot.
I mean, he could have given it you any other time.
The Elite Four guys, he's just like, hey, good job beating the Elite Four guys. Here's a Beast Ball, like he does after every gym you do when he goes, hey,
Yeah.
you beat these guys. Here's a Pokeball.
To be fair, I kept it in my head. I was like, Ultra Beasts are coming for sure. They wouldn't give you the Ultra Beasts weren't coming, right?
Ultra Beasts are in the game, but there's no point using the Beast Ball because whenever you get the Ultra Beast, it's 100% catch rate on them anyway. So
Yeah, I know, but
Where
was
is there
like-
Ultra Beast in the game?
In the Crown Tundra, actually.
Well, no.
There's
You could
everything.
do
There's
like,
everything in the Crown Tundra.
raid den things like the ones where you like do like 4 or 5 raid battles and then you battle a legendary.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Hmm.
Speaking of legendaries, this
That's where I got
podcast.
that's where I got my shiny Guzzlord.
You're cringe. You didn't even get it from the Guzzlord that was destroying the world.
No, I didn't get it from Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. No.
Okay, you haven't played those, have you?
Yeah. No, I played those.
I haven't
Okay.
played
I only
two.
haven't
I haven't played
Pokemon
two.
Yeah, I haven't played 2 either.
Or Omega, son, the fucking Mega,
Ultra, yeah.
whatever the fuck it's
That's
called.
literally what we're talking about. But yeah, because like you get to like go into like fucking ultra space, and you're like, whoa, and a lot of them are just like weird like tunnels that don't mean anything. And then the Guzzlord world specifically, for some reason, it's like an alternate fucking timeline where Guzzlords have just like destroyed the Alola
The
region.
music is one of like the happy like ukulele music's backwards and slowed down.
Yeah, it's like incredibly insane.
Yeah, it's like what the hell is going on here? Yeah,
Probably
no, funnily enough, I didn't soft reset on that. To be fair, actually, it wouldn't be too bad because apparently those are like the best ways to soft reset and get like shiny legendary. So
Well,
Yeah.
we've
Well,
talked too
until-
much about Pokemon for a non-Pokemon episode. I think
we
we're
had to
good.
put out a semi-Pokemon episode to make up for the lack of a Pokemon episode. So
True.
So I think we end it here. No more Pokemon, no more podcast. Saj, like and subscribe.
we had a good.
Leave in the comments. Let us know if you think that you get half your dick from your mom.
And your favorite
also
karaoke
let us
song.
know time to use a Premier Ball.
And what the catch rate is.